Every warning light on your dashboard costs money. Not the light itself, but the moment it comes on. Because a warning light is your car spending real engineering, real sensors, and real computing power just to get your attention. And it only does that when something has crossed a line the engineers decided you needed to know about. The tragedy is that most people treat these lights like a nuisance, an annoying glow to be ignored, or covered with a piece of tape, or cleared at the parts store so the car will pass inspection. And that single habit, ignoring the light, is how a $40 problem quietly grows into a $4,000 one. Here is the thing nobody explains. Not all warning lights mean the same thing, and not all of them mean stop the car. Some are telling you that you have a few weeks to get something checked. A couple of them are screaming that if you drive another mile, you are going to destroy your engine, and you will feel it in your wallet for years. The whole game is knowing which is which. So in this video, I am going to walk you through 10 dashboard warning lights you should never ignore. Exactly what each one is really telling you, how urgent it actually is, and the specific thing you should do the second it appears. Number 4 is the one almost everyone waves off as nothing, and it is often the single most expensive mistake you can make behind the wheel. And before we start, one simple rule that ties this entire list together, because it will make every light make more sense. Color is a language. Green and blue lights are just information, telling you a system is on. Yellow or amber means attention. Something needs to be checked soon, but you can usually keep driving carefully. Red means danger. Stop as soon as it is safe. Your car is literally color-coding the urgency for you. And once you start reading the color first, you will never panic at the wrong light or shrug off the right one again. Keep that in mind and let us get into it. Number 1. The check engine light. This is the most famous light on the dash and also the most misunderstood. It is a steady amber glow, usually shaped like an engine, and the moment it appears, people assume the worst and the wallet clenches. But here is what actually matters, and almost nobody knows it. A steady check engine light means get it scanned soon. This week, no panic. It could be something as trivial as a loose or cracked gas cap letting fuel vapor escape and tripping the sensor. But a flashing or blinking check engine light is a completely different animal. A flashing light means an active misfire is dumping raw, unburned fuel straight into your exhaust, and that raw fuel will melt your catalytic converter, which is a $2,000 part on a lot of cars. So the rule is simple. Steady, get it scanned at your convenience. Flashing, pull over, stop driving hard, and get it looked at now. And whatever you do, do not just keep clearing the code and driving. That light is a specific diagnostic message, and clearing it without reading it is like ripping the smoke detector off the ceiling because the beeping annoys you. Number 2. The oil pressure light. This is the little red oil can, sometimes with a drip, and I need you to burn this one into your memory, because it is the single most urgent light in this entire video. If this light comes on and stays on while you are driving, you do not finish your trip. You do not drive it home. You pull over safely, right now, and you shut the engine off. Here is why it is so brutal. That light means your engine has lost oil pressure, which means the oil is no longer being pushed to the bearings and moving parts that live on a microscopic film of it. With no oil pressure, metal starts grinding directly on metal, and an engine can seize completely in a matter of minutes. People see this light, think it is like the low fuel light, and drive another 10 minutes to get home. That 10 minutes turns a possible $5 quart of oil into a seized engine and a $5,000 replacement. The moment you see a red oil light, treat it as an emergency. Stop, shut it down, and check your oil level before you even think about restarting. Number 3. The temperature warning light. This is usually a red thermometer sitting in what looks like waves of liquid, and it means one thing. Your engine is overheating. Coolant is either low, not circulating, or has stopped doing its job, and the metal in your engine is now getting hotter than it was ever designed to survive. This is the light that warps cylinder heads and blows head gaskets. And a blown head gasket is one of the most expensive common repairs there is, easily $1,500 to $3,000. The dangerous part is that a car will often keep running and driving while it cooks itself, so it feels fine right up until something cracks. If this light comes on, do not push it. Pull over, shut the engine off, and let it cool down. And a critical safety note: never open the radiator or coolant cap on a hot engine, because it is under pressure and will spray scalding coolant. Let it cool completely first. Number 4. The battery or charging light. This is the sign almost everyone ignores, and it is one of the most misunderstood lights on the entire dash. It is a little red battery symbol, and most people glance at it and think, no big deal, my battery is fine, the car is running. And that is exactly the trap. This light is not really about your battery. It means your charging system has failed, your alternator has most likely stopped charging, and your car is now running entirely on the reserve power stored in the battery. You have got maybe 20 to 60 minutes of drive time before that battery drains completely and the entire car dies, often at speed, killing your power steering and power brakes along with everything else. So it is not a nothing light, it is a countdown. What do? Turn off every electrical load you can, the air conditioning, the radio, the heated seats, and drive straight to a shop or straight home while you still have power. Catching a failing alternator now is a few $100s. Getting stranded in traffic when the whole car shuts down is a tow, a bad afternoon, and sometimes a dangerous situation. Number 5. The brake warning light. This one has a couple of meanings, and you have to rule them out in order. Sometimes it is simply your parking brake being left partially on, which is harmless and embarrassing, so check that first. But if the parking brake is fully off and the red brake light is still on, this is serious, because it usually means your brake fluid is low. And brake fluid does not just disappear. It goes low either because your brake pads are badly worn or because you have a leak somewhere in the hydraulic system. And a leak in the system that stops your car is not something you gamble with. If that light is on with the parking brake released, treat your brakes as compromised. Test them gently at low speed and get the system inspected immediately. The few $100s for pads or a line is nothing compared to what a total brake failure costs you. Number 6. The ABS light. This is the amber light that says ABS, and it causes a lot of confusion. Here is the key thing to understand. If only the ABS light is on, your normal brakes still work completely fine. You will still stop the car. What you have lost is the anti-lock function, the system that pumps the brakes for you during a hard panic stop, so the wheels do not lock and you keep steering control. So it is not a stop the car emergency, but it is absolutely not something to ignore either. Because the one time you need to slam on the brakes on a wet or icy road, you want that system working. Get it scanned. It is often a single wheel speed sensor, a relatively cheap fix, and worth doing before the weather turns. But pay close attention here, because if your ABS light and your red brake light come on at the same time, that is a much more serious combination, and you should treat your entire braking system as unreliable until it is inspected. Number 7. The tire pressure warning light. This is the little amber symbol that looks like a horseshoe or a cross-section of a tire with an exclamation point inside it. And it is easily the most dismissed light on this list. Most people see it and think, the tires look fine, I will deal with it later. But that light means at least one tire is significantly underinflated, usually 25% or more below where it should be. Driving on low tires is genuinely dangerous. It makes the tire flex and build up heat, which is exactly how blowouts happen at highway speed. It ruins your fuel economy, and it chews up the edges of that expensive tire so it wears out far sooner. What do? Do not ignore it. Get to a gas station, check all 4 tires with a gauge, and set them to the pressure listed on the sticker inside your driver door jamb, not the number on the tire itself. And if the light comes back on a day later, you have a slow leak, probably a nail, and you want that plugged before it strands you. Number 8. The power steering warning light. On modern cars, this is often a steering wheel symbol, sometimes with an exclamation point next to it, and it means your power steering assist has failed or is about to. If you have electric power steering, which most newer cars do, the system may have shut itself down to protect itself. Now, here is the safety part people do not expect. The car does not become impossible to steer, but the assist can drop out, and suddenly the wheel becomes extremely heavy, especially at low speed when you are parking or turning a tight corner. That sudden change can genuinely catch you off guard and cause a mistake. So if this light comes on, be ready for the steering to get heavy, slow down, and get it diagnosed. Sometimes it is a simple reset, sometimes a sensor, but a steering system is not something you leave to chance. Number 9. The transmission temperature light. This one flies completely under the radar because most drivers have never even seen it. But if it lights up, you need to respect it immediately. It usually shows a gear symbol with a thermometer, or the words trans temp, and it means your transmission fluid is overheating. Just like an engine, a transmission lives and dies by its fluid. And when that fluid gets too hot, it breaks down and stops protecting the hundreds of precise parts inside. An overheated transmission is one of the fastest ways to destroy a $3,000 to $5,000 unit, and it often happens while towing, climbing long grades, or crawling in stop-and-go traffic on a hot day. If you see this light, the move is to pull over safely, put the car in park, and let it idle or shut it down to cool. Do not keep pushing it under load. Cooling it down for 10 minutes now can save you the entire transmission. Number 10. The Airbag or SRS warning light. People love to ignore this one because the car drives completely normally with it on, so it feels harmless. It is not. SRS stands for Supplemental Restraint System, and this light means the computer has found a fault somewhere in your airbag and seatbelt pretensioner system. Here is the terrifying part. When this light is on, your airbags may not deploy in a crash, or in some fault cases, they could deploy unexpectedly when they should not. This is the one light on this list that will not cost you a repair bill if you ignore it. It will cost you far more than that in the one moment you need it most. It is often a corroded connector under a seat or a bad clock spring in the steering wheel, and it is very fixable. Get it diagnosed because this is not about the car. This is about whether the single most important safety device in your vehicle actually works when your life depends on it. So, there are your 10 dashboard warning lights. The check engine light, the oil pressure light, the temperature light, the battery and charging light, the brake light, the ABS light, the tire pressure light, the power steering light, the transmission temperature light, and the airbag light. Now, step back and notice the pattern, because it is the whole point. Your dashboard is not nagging you. It is a warning system built by engineers who knew exactly what was about to fail. And every one of these lights is trying to catch a problem while it is still cheap and still safe. Learn the color code. Red means stop as soon as it is safe. Amber means get it checked soon. And a red oil light or a red temperature light means shut the engine off right now before the damage is done. The single smartest, cheapest habit you can build as a driver is embarrassingly simple. When a light comes on, do not cover it, do not clear it, and do not pretend you did not see it. Read the color, understand the urgency, and act while it is still a small bill. So tell me in the comments, which of these lights has come on in your car, and be honest, did you deal with it right away, or did you drive on it and pay for it later? And do subscribe, because the cheapest repair you will ever make is always the one you saw coming.